Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Can you guys hear me all right? Is the video okay? Quick little check-in. How are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to since last night, this morning, yesterday, today? Yeah, what is sleep anymore? What is sleep? Sleep is just a philosophy at this point. Not first, but first in spirit. That's right. You were first last night. First for part 1. This is officially part 2. Hello, everybody. Hola. Got like 4 hours of sleep. That's pretty solid, though. That's pretty solid. Let's see. How much did I sleep? Let's see. Wait. Some math. 1. I got about 5 hours of sleep, so that's pretty good. I had some coffee. We're all good. Got the vitamins. Good B12. Like, I did start watching the last live. I don't know what you're doing, man. I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? Let's get to it. This is part 2. We're tuning my drum heads now. They have set overnight. They have stretched out all good and nice, which is exactly where you want it to be. So the glue has time to settle. The rim has time to settle. Everything's all good and ready to be tuned. So let's go ahead and get started. So I wasn't able to post the Discord link. Yes, I noticed that it wasn't when the video was posted, so I sent it to you on Instagram. Okay, great. I'll have to check that out then. Like the ASMR cracking stuff. Yes. We'll definitely get more of that as we start tuning, because especially with the snare, the more you tighten the head in and whatever, the more it'll crack, especially early in the morning, depending on where you are. Maybe Simone can post the Discord link in the description. Yes, I'll find your DM on Instagram, and then I will put it in the description after this live stream, and I'll put it in the description of this video and the description of the last video as well. So stay tuned for that. But we will have a Discord eventually. We'll get there. Okay, let's get started. Since I have the floor tom in front of me, I'm gonna start there. Also, something about tuning drums, when it comes to the toms, you want to find a nice chord that you like. So I like to do like a major chord, somewhere in there. It's a little darker, it's a little deeper. So I'm going to get up my tuning app. There's some way. I have an app that's so confusing. I don't know why they make it so confusing. But there's a way. No, well, it's telling me. Okay. Is this the way? Is this how? No, that's... Okay. How do I do this? Where is it? I have an app somewhere. My goodness. What is up, guys? How are you? Who here was sleeping at 2 a.m.? Was it nice? Okay, here we go. Tuning fork. Boom. So we're going to do, let's see, an A chord. I have a piano right here. An A chord would be that. Oh, that's A minor. Let's do an A minor chord. Yeah, sure. Let's do, so that would be what? A, C, and E. So A, C, and E. Perfect. So we're going to tune this one A, and then we're going to go C, E, and then the bottom head would be, right? I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Because I'm going to go dum, dum, dum. So would I go dum? So I would do dum. Or do I want to do? So if that's E, dum. Wait. Wait, what? It is not. What key is it tuning? What is happening with this? Okay. I'm just going to plug my keyboard in. Because, wait, don't I have a digital keyboard? I'm all over the place. Let's check in with the chat, guys. What's happening? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are trying to figure out life. All right. I'm just going to use good old GarageBand. Hello. How's it going, everybody? How are you guys' day? All right, let's see. Do we want to do that? That's a little brighter. Or do we want to do... That would be an A chord in reverse. Okay, I'm going to let you guys choose. What sounds better in the tone-wise? Does this sound better? Or does this sound better? What sounds better, number 1 or number 2? What do we think? Number 2? Oh, the first one. Ooh, we've got a debate. 2 is darker. It is darker. Number 1. Okay, we've got 2 for number 2 and 2 for number 1. We need a tiebreaker. 2, darker feel. 1, oh no! We're going back and forth and back and forth. We've got 3 for 3. You got a higher start. For which one? For the number 1? Yes, I do. Well, it would be probably around this octave. No, let's do... That's the octave it would probably be. And then we have... Oops. So should we go deeper with the floor toms? Are your cymbals a brighter pitch or darker? My cymbals are a mix. So like my bigger crash here, this is a much darker crash. And then my fast crash over there, it's brighter. So I can get 2 different tones and 2 different sounds per crash. And then my ride is a bit darker as well. I like darker. I like warmer tones. Okay, so what do we think? I'm going to play them again. 1 or 2. That's deep. That's C1. You can't get any deeper than that. Number 1? Okay, let's do number 1. Let's do it. Okay. So that means this is going to be the high tom. This is going to be the mid tom. This is going to be the floor tom. Boom, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Got a long way to go. Let's give it a good little quarter turn all the way around. So for those of you who asked last night, Do I tune it using a tuner, like a pitchfork or something like that, or do I do it totally by ear? Well, I choose a note, and then I tune to that note. We gotta go way. All right, let's give it another quarter turn. And it's very important that when you tune on carpet, because, oh, hear the cracking? It's very important that you tune on carpet because you want something that's going to make the bottom head not work, essentially. Because if you put carpet on it, then the head is just, it's being held together and it won't resonate at all. Because you just want to hear the head that you're tuning specifically. How do you know how much to turn? Like the key? I'm still a bit sleep deprived. Forgive me. I do it totally by feel. If so, when I hit the head, I'm gonna hit it right now, just as is. Where's my mallet? You always want to use a mallet because then you actually get the tone of the head. If you use a normal stick, then you get a lot of the attack, which is basically the sound that the stick and the head create when they hit each other. You use a mallet, it's felt tipped, so you don't get as much of that sound. That sounded like a rattlesnake. A little bit. Okay, let's see. So I don't know if you guys can hear it through this microphone, but do you hear how it's sort of going up and it's going, and it's like waving all over the place? So that means that the tuning pegs, all of these, are not in tune with each other. First step is we want to get them all in tune with each other. And how to do that is you take the mallet, you hit right up next to the tuning peg on the head. So see that one? There's a lot of waves. So that means it's very off. It sounds a semitone apart. Exactly. Each one of them is just barely a semitone apart. So you just want to give it a teeny tiny. You go teeny tiny little increments, like just a smidgen. It's getting tighter. See, that one's higher. So we're going down. Okay, those are the same. That's too high. Still too high. A little too high. Sometimes if you are tuning something down or up and it's not changing too much, you always want to check the one that's adjacent to it. Because if the tone isn't changing, then it might not be that peg where the tuning needs to be changed, because the one adjacent to it is just as important. So, like this one is clearly higher than this one. Oh, I fixed it actually, because it was higher, but I tuned down the adjacent tuning peg and I fixed it. And now they're the same. Oh, that one still needs to come down just a smidgen. Just a teeny tad. Like, not even barely anything. Boom. Oops. No. What's happening? That one's way too high. Fortunately, I don't think I've ever heard a rattlesnake in person. Yeah, fortunately. Okay, all the tuning pegs. So now there's no waves. They're all in the same tune. So now from here, we tune it to the note that we want to. And when we're doing this, we're going to do our absolute best. And I've gotten pretty good at it at this point. I used to not be as well, but you want to do a turn on each one the exact same in order for it to all stay in the same tune. So we're going to get our note. Let's see. So right now it's around there. And that's the lower E. So it needs to come up about 4 whole steps. All right. So we're going to do about an 1/8 of a turn all the way around. So boop. 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 Boom. Because we don't want to do too much. So we still need to come up a little bit. So we're right around in there, but we need to come up to there. So we've gone up 3 half steps, which is nice. That's good. Hey, another live. Hello, Fridge was green. Gotten to hold a ball python before. Oh my gosh. I've held a python under supervision. Oh my goodness. Does somebody have a snake as a pet? It's a strange sensation, but not unpleasant, just foreign, right? Friend has one as a pet. Oh my gosh. Drums sound like film music, do they? Okay, we're actually right there, which is good. That means we need to go up just a half step. So we need a teeny tiniest of a turn. Simone, thoughts on snakes? You were very scared of the spider. I was. I don't like spiders. Snakes, I'm fine with them as long as they are over there and not near me. If I know that the snake isn't gonna harm me, then I'm fine. But yeah, I have respect for them. Okay, we're gonna go teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Okay, so small. Okay, so now we're right there. Okay, now I feel like we found a note. Yep. Okay. Perfect. We found the note that it is right now. It's about right there. We're so close. Okay. Are you guys enjoying this? Is this good content? Here's some little cracks. Gone up a half step. we going up too high, guys? Does this sound too high? Does that sound too high for you? I think it sounds too high. No, I mean like high, like it should be lower, like a lower octave. We're gonna go down. Because I don't like my toms to be too high. Yeah, you guys are just like in your own world down there. Yeah, I think it's a bit too high as well. So I'm gonna bring it down an entire octave. So we're there. That sounds deeper. Yeah, that sounds better, doesn't it? We're getting a bit too high. Okay, let's tweak it because we're so close to the note. Yeah. We went an octave too high. No getting high. We discussed this. Exactly. Yes. There we go. Hear the overtone? It goes boom. Boom. There we go. I can only sing in this octave. I can't sing down there. Okay, so we've got this one. That was a bit. Beautiful. That's beautiful. Now we're going to go to the other side. Okay. It already sounds beautiful. The top head's not tuned at all. So let's fix that. Boom. Put my hand on the bottom. Does it sound different in the room with you than through your mic than our speakers? Yes, it does. Very, very different. Acoustic drums especially sound so different in person versus through this kind of mic versus through this kind of mic. You can see that. Can you see it? I don't know if you can. It's an SM57. It's a type of drum mic. Very standard drum microphone. Will they still shift even after you've done this? Eventually, but since I prepped them last night, they won't for a very long time. So that's nice. I might have to tweak them in like a week and then they'll stay for like months. Okay. Let's just give it a little, yeah. What I'll do though in about a week, is once I have it tuned to whatever note I want it to, I'll do the same little method of just hitting right next to the lug. And I'll find whichever one is still the same note, because each one of them will detune at different rates. I'll find whichever one is still the same note, and then I'll just tension tune it. meaning I feel the tension of this lug right here, and then I'll just change the rest of the lugs based on the tension of that one. So if I feel that one's tighter than it, I'll go down. If I feel that one's looser than it, I'll go up till all of them are the same tension. And that's a quick and easy way of retuning a kit. So then you don't have to like and do all that sort of stuff. Okay, so you know they're pretty solid after this is done. Yeah, they're pretty solid. After a good week of playing on them, then they'll have to be just tweaked, but then they're like solid for months. They have these shells especially have a crazy good tune on them. So I'm gonna use, I don't have a pillow in here, do I? No. Let me just go like this. Let's hear it. Go. Okay, they're all the same tone. Now we find, let's see. All right, somewhere around there. We need to go up just a teeny bit. Swoop. There you go. Boom. Ooh. Okay. Good morning. Swap the head in 15 seconds flat. Okay, let's see. Whoa. What is happening there? Did you hear that? Okay. Example time. Listen to this, okay? I'm hitting, this is in the center of the tom. This is over here on this side. This is over here on the side. What is doing that? This one is too loose. Aha. Find it? Is that it? Aha. I might look crazy right now, but when you hear a sort of sound like that, I don't think I've ever been to a show with a drum kit failure. Well, that's good. Have you ever broken a head while playing? No, I actually haven't. Okay, so you hear this. You hear how it sounds like this? And it sounds like it's like paper, like I'm hitting paper. So I'm looking right here. It's hard to tell without very certain lighting. There's a teeny tiny little dimple in the head. You can remove that. Just the right amount of tension in between those two. Boom. And now it's gone. Now we've got to fix the rest of the heads because now they're out of tune. Okay. I'm that same way you are with drums with my 3D printers. So dimple and heads aren't cute like toddlers. No, they're not cute. They are bad. They are very bad, actually. They can make the head warp later. Not the head, but the head. The head and the rim warp later on, which I've had that happen to me before, but the rim actually warps. And that means when there's uneven tension in the rim, it'll actually bend and it won't be flat anymore. So, which is wild. Drum dimples sound like a band name. Oh no. Quantum, what'd you do? Alright, but there's a little bit of phasing, so we're gonna do a little round. That's pretty close. It's pretty good. Alright, let's check. How does that sound? How do we think? That's pretty boomy to me. Got that boom. Let me see. The head's pretty high. I think we could go down an octave. What do we think? Okay, so apple injury, not human injury. I was using the slicer thing, and then the whole thing fell on the floor, so I had to throw it away. Oh no! Alright, let's go round. It's got a George of the Jungle vibe right now. It kind of does a little bit. All right. They're not in tune with each other. Let's go up a little bit. Boom. Now we've got it. Now they're happy with each other. And I can feel it. Like, I can feel the vibrations, which is good. That means that they're in tune with each other. Trying to figure out what note that is. Teeny bit. Teeny tiny bit. Oh my god, so little. So little all the way around. Like the littlest smidgen you've ever seen in your life. Thinner than the hair of a cat. Okay. Great minds think alike. It's going. All right, we need to tune up a teeny itty bitty smidgen of a bit. Getting closer. We're getting so close. I feel like insane of you guys just watching me like. Is this, do I look insane to you guys? Or is it just me? Is this the Lars kit? No, this is my kit. This is my Outlaw kit. My Tama kit is right behind me right there. We'll tune that one eventually, because that one does need more new heads as well. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Being meticulous is necessary. It is necessary. We've got to be on key. Whoops. I think we got it. We did it, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's put a little window cleaning on there. A little fake moon gel. Are you tuning with these for something special or just maintenance? A little bit of both, actually. I have something very interesting coming out. Very, very cool. Coming this Saturday. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be very, very fun. But I can't say what it is yet. So you guys will just have to wait and see. But it's going to be very awesome. And it is something special. Her and Dave Grohl are going to have a drum off. Yes. Guys, great news. We actually got Dave Grohl. Steve actually followed through for once. Okay. Put this little guy on the bottom. And hope he stays. Please stay. Are you going to stick? No, you're not gonna stick, are you? He's not gonna stay. Let's see what he sounds like anyway. Do I like it? No. Do we like that? Do we like this being on there? I don't know. It's kind of doesn't make a difference to me. Let me see. Let's put the big guy on top. Dave Grohl is real? I know he's real. All right. Let's put this guy on top and see what it sounds like. Do we like the sound of that? Yeah, good, good. The attack is higher. But that's okay, because it goes down to... It's got a lot of depth to the sound. It does. It sounds a little sinister. I like it. Do drums need to be played a little to stretch and stay in tune when you replace heads? So with drum heads, you can stretch them out a little bit before you tune them. So last night I did a live where I changed the heads and stretched them out. So you basically you pop the glue a little bit, and that helps it to settle more evenly and also settle faster. So it doesn't take it takes a longer time for it to change. So, like, I'll set the tuning and everything for it now, and then in about a week, it'll shift a bit and probably be a little bit different, and I'll retune it then just a little bit, but then it'll last for months. It's not quite like guitar strings where you put it on there and then it's a different tune in like 2 minutes or 3 strums of the guitar. It's not quite like that. Guitar strings are very, very like testy when it comes to them being changed. It's got a lot of depth to the sound. It does. Do we like it? Okay, this is with some dampening on it. This is without. What do we like better? Two? One. That one was flat. With? Okay. Beautiful. Ditto. Boom. Okay, cool. He's done. I'm gonna put this guy back. Oh. My goodness. Okay, here we go. Alright. Hang on 1 second, guys. Whew. Ugh. Man, I had to get a little cushion. Because last night, sitting on the floor for that long, my goodness. After all that time, she just picks it up and tosses it across the room. Yep, I put it back on the kit, so it can be played now. Good to know, similar to a guitar, but much slower to go out of tune. Yes. So it will eventually, but not quite yet. All right, let's do this guy. Which one's this? We should do the mid-tom first. Hang on. Go in order. All right. So now we're going to here. Now tune it with a tuner? I could. Theoretically. Let's see. Actually, I want to see how accurate I was. I'm going to use this little tuner guy. It tells me what tune I'm even speaking at. Hello! Or tuna fish. Alright, let's see how accurate I was. If I wasn't accurate, I'm going to bring it back. Guys, we did it! It's at A! I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'm so proud of myself right now. Yes! Tuning by ear does work. I'm so proud of myself right now. I feel fulfilled. I feel very good about myself right now. That is awesome. Okay. Let's keep going. It is a beautiful A. Now we're going to C. Where are we right now? We're with that right now. Which is very low. This has no tension to it at all. All right, let's get this baby up. Let's do quarter turn all around. Or not even that high. Eighth of turn. Boop. 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 It's dead. I need some more. All right, we're going to do another eighth of turn. Boop. This one's tight right there, so I'm going to give this a little extra. All right, how's that now? All right, there's some tone. All right, let's go up. This one's tight right there. I'm gonna try Freebird. All right, we're on there, which is good. It's a good start. Let's go up. Went a little too far. It does take a lot of patience. We're about C note would be equivalent to do. Yes. So do, do, do. This is too low for my register. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do is the C. True, do is whatever note you start on, but traditionally it is also C. Play Enya? Is Freebird the most requested song ever? Probably, yeah. That's pretty close. Yeah, all right. Oh, so this one's in. Oh, it's so close. It's in between. Man. What is happening? Enya wouldn't be in a jukebox in a biker bar, right? I'll do it. I'd like to see someone drop $50 on repeating it on the jukebox. Very good content. Here we go. Okay. I think we're pretty close. I'm gonna do the top end, see where we're at, and I'm gonna check myself. I don't think it's quite right. Something's a little wonky, but I can't quite put my finger on it. So let's see. That just is paper. Honestly, that's a solid kick sound. Would not recommend that though. How'd you sleep? How'd I sleep? Pretty good, not too bad. Went to bed around 11 a.m., got up around 4. Does having the drum on the floor with carpet affect the sound as opposed to having it on the stand, or is the muffling required for tuning? The muffling is required for tuning because having it on the floor with the bottom head on the floor, then it basically mutes the bottom head entirely. I can totally 100% hear what the head that I'm tuning is doing and what it's sounding like and everything like that. So it's actually preferred and almost essential for it to, ooh, look at that. All right. For it to be on the floor. All right. There's some. Stuff going on over here. Let's work this out. All right. We're almost there. Yes, so it's essential. Close. I've actually never seen this process happen before, so I am fascinated, but I'm also demented squirrel energies. Yes, it's a very long process, but we went a bit too high. So tuning pegs and heads are very, very sensitive. All you got to do is a teeny tiny movement. If you do too big of a movement, you're wrong. And you just, everything is in a different tune. If I were to do an entire full turn right now, we'd be 3-4 octaves up. Okay, roll down. You ever mess with a mandala drum? Wait, is that the ones? Is that like a hand drum? Am I thinking of that correctly? Because I have a hand drum. Teeny tiny down. Yeah, drums actually do have notes. You have to tune them. So most toms, the way some people do it, are they tune it in a chord. So I like to tune my drums in the chord of A, so which is this chord right here, A minor. It's dark. It's like a little mysterious. It sounds beautiful. So right now we're doing the middle one, which is C. Little teeny tiny bit too high still. And it may look like I'm not moving the pegs at all, but I am. All right, let's hear it. Something's off. Something doesn't sound quite right. That's definitely a C. That is also definitely a C. Let's hear. How does that sound? How do we think? Whoa. All right. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check myself. I'm gonna check. I have the tuner thing. Oh. Hello. It's not on. Hang on. Gotta restart it. Not gonna lie, it kind of sounds the same to me. What sounds the same? The drum? All right, let's see. Hello? Is this thing working? There it goes. It's not picking it up. What is happening? I'm gonna use a different one. Something's not right. That's why I'm just a little bit low. So we're hitting on C and then we're going down to B. What I want to do is hit on C, like just a higher C and then go down to C all the way. So I'm going to go a little bit up. There we go. Teeny tiny bit more. Boom, we got it. So I'm using a combination of GarageBand and just a piano on that, and also just for when I need a little bit of help and I'm like, I can't tell, there's something off, but I can't tell. I use this app called, well, it is literally just called Metronome. It's a 2-in-1. It's a tuner and it's a metronome. Smart metronome, that's what it's called. And so it's a tuner, it's a metronome. It's got some other things as well that you can do in it. You can write out a set list. It's got a bunch of things all in one. When is the new episode of Spin This coming out? Tomorrow. So stay tuned. Like we're doing right now. Okay. Let me see. Well, this was just all over the place. Yes, I will do a live premiere tomorrow. So that one's right. What is happening right now? Sorry guys, I'm really having to focus because there's something up right now. Because if you see my tuner, I'll go full screen. It's all over the place. Can you see it? It doesn't know what note it is. I know that's high, but I need to find a note here. Let me see. Okay, we're so close. So we went from D to B flat. Oh! We got C. We have reached C. Thank you so much, Artful Chaos. What is happening? It says it's in the key of F. Pick a note. Oh my God. It says it's an F. We might be here until 2 a.m. again. We might. We just might. G flat. It's 2 a.m. somewhere. We'll definitely be up till 2 a.m. for Suda. Hello. Okay. Hello. Man, this is not picking this up. Let's see. Okay, it says we're in B. Okay, we've got it pretty close, I believe. Let's check on the other one, because I trust the other one more. What? I am so confused right now, guys. I wouldn't even be mad if it was in C sharp, because then it would be an A major. All right. We've got G flat, guys. Believe me, if I had the equipment, I'd be walking around with caffeine in an IV bag. Oh my goodness. It just needs to be a C, preferably in the C1 octave. That's why I'm tuning down a bit, because I don't want it to get too high. So we've got E flat. Okay, we've got D now. We're getting so close. That had a deep echo, it did. Yes, we are pretty low. We are at D2, so that's okay. C1, C2 is okay as well. All right, let's see. It's also what octave the tom is capable of. So, like, my floor tom is capable of going into C1, but yeah, this is D1 now. We're getting there. I'm rethinking my decisions, because this tom is not going to be able to go any lower. That will resolve all problems, a tea break. That's true. I have a vitamin water over here. Does that count? It's sweet like tea. I don't know what to do, guys, because I don't want it to be too high, but this thing can't go any lower. So I'm going to have to go back up, which will make it very boomy. Because right now it's starting to sound like paper and it's getting warped and stuff like that. So back up we go. Full quarter tone. C2, I believe. Let me see. I just don't like that. So that's G2 right there. So we just need to go up a little bit more. That's A flat 2. We're at 103 hertz right now. Do both have to be in the same note? That's the easiest way to do it, yes. You can also do it where they're a fifth of each other, and then you have a harmonizing head system. Or you can just do it in the same note, and keeps it pretty consistent. There we go. That is still A flat. We didn't go enough. Oh. All right, we got A. I'm gonna do a big overturn. I'm about as consistent as chunky peanut butter. That's funny. So now we're in B. We just got one half step more to go. Swoop. All right, let's hear it. Now we've got C. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. That's exactly how it should be. All right. Put it on the kit. So that's here. Let's do a little sound check. Oh, it's gonna be so difficult to move, you guys. Okay, wait. Okay. You guys see me? Hello. Let's turn the snare off. Beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. All right. Get you guys back over here. Boom. We did it, guys. So that was, let me see. That was C2. Ooh. Yes. 130 hertz. Okay, beautiful. Great job. On to the next one. Let's do it. This is the last one that's really crucial on the note. This one a little bit. This one we're going to do an A as well, but very, very low A. So we'll see how that one goes. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down. Yep, 3 to go. All right, let's do this one. Let's do it. And this one is going to be in E. So we have that one, and then we have that. E. E is up next. So let's get these all too. I'm going to do here we go. I'd love to get into drums, but also wanted electric drum sets. I am not creating so much noise. Ever played electric drums? Yes, I played electric drums when I was younger. And yeah, I think they're great for if you can't be too loud, or if you don't have as much space for a full kit, because they do take a lot. They do take up a lot of space, because some drum kits are quite large. So yeah, I think that's a great choice. Go for it. Boom, all the same. Do do do. That is very high. Let's go down a bit. Any recommendations on brand? I'm not quite sure. I haven't done too much research on drum brands for electronic kits. But some great ones are like Roland, Alesis. I've heard that you have to get a module first and then the drums. Sometimes they're separate, sometimes they're all in one. The module is the actual thing that you plug the drums into, and then there's the drum kit. So you can get them separate, you can get them all together. It depends on what you're looking for and what like packages people provide. So I would definitely look into Roland or Alesis. I think really beats an acoustic instrument, in my opinion. Sound floats in the air in different ways to digital. Very, very true. I totally agree. I feel there should be a clear cup of water near the camera so we can all watch the ripples and think a T-Rex is walking nearby. It would probably be... Oh. Boom. Alright, where are we? We were at G2, and we need to be at E2. So let's go up. Never off time with air drums. Oh, yeah. I've probably gone too far with the tuning, but let's just see. Okay, we're at B2, which is good. Keep going. A 9-piece kit? Those are a little... those are typically very large. A standard kit is a 5-piece or a 6-piece. So, like, the amount of pieces is how many drums there are. Typically. So, like, and I would look, because some people, they say the amount of pieces excluding the snare, and some people do including the snare. It like really just depends on the brand and depends on the person of how they term how many pieces a kit is, because a lot of drummers will consider a snare to be a breakable or like a personal piece. So when somebody says bring your breakables, it means bring the snare, your cymbals, and then sometimes your bass drum. Not bass drum pedal. Those are your breakables, the things that make each and every drummer unique. Zildjian or Sabian, Paiste. The third option. Has a snare, 3 toms, 4 cymbals. Okay, so they're including cymbals in the pieces. 4 cymbals and 2 pedals. Yes. Okay. So that would be good. Aren't the cymbals part of the electronic? Yes. So they're part of the electronic kit. I wasn't quite sure if they were including the cymbals in the 9-piece or not. Because if you look at an acoustic kit, it would be 5-piece, 4-piece, or something like that, 6-piece, and that only includes the drums. So yeah, a 9-piece would probably be solid. That means you have 3 toms, 1, 2, 3, bass drum, snare. Well, one of the pedals would be classified as the bass drum, and then the other pedal would be the hi-hats probably. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think one of the cymbals and the left pedal are the same, which is the hi-hat. Yes, that is the hi-hat. you use your left foot to hold down the pedal for the hi-hat, and that's how you get that real crisp sound. Then if you release the pedal, you get a very sloshy, like sort of sound, which is great. Yeah, so I feel like that would probably be a solid kit. We are in D flat. E flat. Yeah, the sound. Yes. That is the hi-hat. I know it is a shame that you can't put the Discord in the chat. That is E flat. I didn't know I had one of what? A hi-hat? Hi-hats are pretty standard for each and every kit, acoustic or electric. I do not have an electric kit, though. I think that would cause discord within YouTube servers. Oh, yes, we recently, Quantum recently started a Discord channel. So we're trying to set it up. He's made one, and he has sent me the Instagram a link for it through Instagram. So I'll be sharing that with you guys soon. I'll put it in the description of my last live, but also for this live as well. So stay tuned for that. It is brand new. Discord, Discord, same thing. All right, I'm harmonizing with this one because I don't want it to be too high. So the bottom one is A. Yeah, we're getting too high, guys. So it's E flat. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Gotta start somewhere. And we're not, yes, and Quantum is the Simone's fan club president. A flat. does sound punchy. Stay with me. We're at D. E flat. We need to get to E. Now it doesn't. How do we jump octaves so fast? Are you left or right-handed? I am right-handed. How do we get so high? All right. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G flat. So this, okay, top head we have right, bottom head, time to work on that. All right, let's check it. Okay, answer me this. This? No, I'm not lying. Wait for it to pick it up. There it goes. This? Now it's saying A. Hello. It's not working. Riddle me this. This is... How are you guys doing? Are you having a good time? Are you guys still with me? Hello, 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 hello. Are you guys still there? Actually, yes, I'm learning, so I'm entertained. Thank you. Why is it easier to play in thicker heels than thinner heels? Well, it's easier to walk in thicker heels, too. Have you tried to walk in thin heels? It's one of the hardest things ever. Okay, riddle me this. This says it's an E. But then this side also says it's an E flat. But when I hit them together, it says it's in G. How is that possible? If the top head is E flat, the bottom head is E flat, why does it say it's G? It's between E flat and E. I feel like you're getting a little peeved. We got the Clacton by election result coming in. Nigel Farage versus Count Benface. Not joking. Did I say any of that correctly? I hope I did. Are those real names? I know. What about comparing sole thickness in relation to pedaling? Not exactly sure what you mean. Half note off? I don't know. Like, what is happening? It goes up. All right, we're going to fix this. We go boop, boop. I don't know what any of that means, Suda, but I'm just going to agree. Count Benface? Is that a real name? I feel like you're joking. Or like Alright guys, we're gonna test this out. Because I'm in disbelief of my tuner. That is higher than this one. Okay. We're clearly doing something wrong. They do sound good, but this one's wrong. All right. Hello, hello. Okay. All right, that's an E. That is definitely an E. Can confirm they are, in fact, wiggling. What? What am I missing? Yes, the wiggles. Can you guys hear it? The two heads interact inside the shell. The shared air and energy create a lower combined sound wave. Yes. Boom. Okay. This one's definitely going to need some dampening. Doop. You can hear the crackling. Well, you could. Now it stopped. Put one on the bottom too if it'll stay. Boom! All right, we've made progress. That's beautiful. Thank God. We did it. We got there eventually. Took some time, but we got there. All right, sound check. Time to see what this sounds like. And then we will move on to the snare, which is a totally different ballpark. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Why are you being disruptive? Oh, no, you're all good. What do these names sound like? Shrek characters from Shrek. All right. Let's see. What do we think? Beautiful. I'm going to put some sound detonating just a little bit in the second tom. Just a teeny little bit. Let's see. Another little guy. Boom, like that. Wow, that's ringing the entire room. Beautiful. Doom, doom, doom. Great. They sound like timpanis. Sort of, yeah. They're very similar size because they're much smaller drums. That was not going to stick, is it? Nope, not going to stick. All right, that's fine. Let's move on to the snare. Okay. Oh, let me fix the camera for you guys. Here we go. All right. Perfect. Great. A-C-E. Aced it. Oh, I like that. Okay, the snare is a totally different ballpark because it's not really based on tone or tune anymore. I mean, it is based on tone, but it's not based on a tune anymore, a note. It's all based on how I want it to sound. The snare is its own individual thing. It does not have to match the rest of the kit. So, we're going to do this how we want to. The snare, or as I like to call it, the chair. Folding metal chair for snare tone. I like it. All right, we're going to turn off the snare. All right, for the snare, we're going to give it full turns all the way around. This one's going to be a little bit more fun. I don't have to be constrained to a note. So it'll be faster. I'll be able to communicate with you guys more. Sorry about me being completely disconnected. Snare is an impression of the player. Expression of the player. Yes, it is. It's all about how you want it to be. I'm going to give it another full turn. Do people put all kinds of random stuff in the snare head? Yes, they do. It's pretty much anything that you can find that you can put on the snare head. Is just a cheap way of dampening the snare. People oftentimes will put wallets on a snare. All the way around. Or could say it is about how it fits in the sound of the band. Exactly. Don't apologize to us for how you sharpen your chisels. We trust your work. Thank you. All right. You see? It's getting punchy. This is also sort of a little miniature like Q&A. So what do you guys want to know? Let's chat. I'm a little bit free to actually look at the comments and not focus on a note. So what you guys ask me some questions. What's going on? What do you want to know? What's on the socks now? These are Spice Girls socks. They're little 3/4 socks. I can't remember what they say. Spice your something. Oh, life. Spice up your life. That's what they say. You probably get asked this all the time. You probably get asked this all the time. But do you take requests / recommendations? It depends. It depends. I love to correlate my drum covers and stuff like that, and with the topic that I'm talking about for that week for Spend This. So for sure, I'll take your requests. But I'm not quite sure when I will exactly do it. Some I'll do way sooner than others just because it fits in a bit more with the topic that I'm talking about usually. So for sure, yeah. Go for it. Any guilty pleasures? Mine is Hawaiian pizza. You like pineapple on pizza? Yep, I said pineapple on pizza. Oh my goodness. Spice up your life. It is Spice Girls. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. I agree. A guilty pleasure? I don't know. But, I mean, trying to think. Weezer's cover of Africa. I don't think I've ever gotten that before. At the very least, it's worth checking out. I will totally check it out. Mango on pizza. Now we're crazy. Now we're talking crazy talk. Let's hear. That is too much. That is not enough. And the wires are way too loose. Oh, that's a salad, not pizza. Okay. Good. I was very concerned for a second. Okay. Many things wrong. The snare is the coolest drum. I like that. It is. I like snare drums. I also like bass drums. Bass drums are amazing. That is very cool. Blue at 92. Blue. Let's give it. Okay, for all my drummers, do you like a snare that's more of a cracking sound? Or do you like more of a snare that is like a thud? So, an example of both. A lot of snares in the 80s were a bit more thuddy. The actual snare. I'm not talking about the synth snares and stuff like that. The actual snare itself was a bit more thuddy. And then a very cracking snare is like a lot of modern day drums are very cracky. A crack, yeah, where you just like like a nice sound, or do you like a more of a thud? Like this is about midway. You prefer lower frequency snares. Interesting. Needs to come up just a teeny bit more. It's a little bit too warm for me. That's all right. So right now, I would say this snare is a bit more of a thud. Let's see. As I go up higher, like now it's starting to get very cracky. I would still go higher, but that's just me. I'm going to go a teeny bit higher. Let's see. Cracking sounds fine. I'm gonna see about the bottom though. Little trick. Put your stick like that, and now you can tune the snare without worrying about the wires. There's the mechanism I couldn't see. This is a snare wire. This is what makes the rattling sound. Is Java in the room? No, she's not. She's probably sleeping somewhere. What do we think? Do we like that? Do we like the way that sounds? I'm going to let it sit for a second because the only the only drum that will actually stretch on the day of tuning it is the snare. I like it. Thank you. Yeah, the snare is pretty much the only one that will detune in the same day because you're tuning it so high and you're tuning it so much that it will stretch out faster. Yeah, Java's 21 years old. The oldest photo we have of her is from 2005, and the vet said at the time that she was at least a year old. At least. So she's at least 21. She could be older. We have no idea. Yeah, so we've had Java for quite a while. It's actually a very, I love the story of how we got her. She was just a little kitty just on the streets, around Pensacola. And that's where I'm from, is Pensacola, Florida. And my grandfather, he was just at his business, at his work, and all of a sudden there's this cat that keeps coming up and keeps coming to the door of his business and everything and all these things. And then she just keeps following him around. There's a ton of cats that used to come to their business, so P would give her some treats, whatever. She kept following him. He got to the car. He opened the door. He sat down. Java jumped in and jumped. Hi, kitty. Java jumped into the car and into his lap and fell asleep in his lap. And that was that. And then she went home. Meow, meow. She just came in the room. Kitty, kitty. Do you want to come over here? And that's how we got our cat. That's beautiful. They went home. My grandfather opened the door to his car. The cat got out, walked right inside the house, got on the couch, laid down, and went back to sleep. Yep, that's how we got our cat. And now she's been in the family since. Kiki, you want to come over here? I'm going to get her. You're very vocal. You want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? Say hello. Say hello. Would you like to say anything to the people? Would you like to say something? Do you want to say hi? She's beautiful, thank you. She's a little Siamese. She's a little Siamese kitty. She is an old lady. You wouldn't know, though. She'll still play, and she's a little diva. She will yell at you if she wants food. Or if she wants fresh water. She loves to have ice water. She's very vocal. She is vocal. Wait, is that a joke? Because she's not saying anything right now. She is typically very vocal. She will be screaming sometimes. Mine's named Reason, and he's 12 now. Wow. All right, we're going to try to see. Sometimes she will lay on these and she will stay. So I'm going to put this belt right here. Kiki, you want to lay down? Want to lay down? There we go. Reason is a cool cat name. That is a cool cat name. All right. She might be chill or not. All right. Where you want to go? Where are you going? Do you come sit? His brother's name was Logic. Oh, that would be such a cool little dual name. What you doing? Where are you going? Would you like to say anything? Do you want to say something? Would you like to tell them anything? Guess maybe she can't hear, but can feel the vibrations of your voice and stuff. Yeah, she's very deaf. She can't hear anything. She can't hear my drums. Not scared at all. Not even phased. Do you care? Do you care? Can you hear the drum? Are you purring? I'm gonna get the mic closer to her. Oh, and she's gone. Would you like to say anything, kitty? She just walked away. I think she felt the vibration, probably. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jerry. She's such a diva. She is a diva. She comes for pets and then she leaves. That's all she wants. Where are you going? Are you exploring? I don't know what she's doing. I feel since she's deaf, that means her other senses are like heightened more than the average cat. Probably. What you doing? You want to come sit? All right, let's continue. Let's get a move on. So she probably can feel the vibrations and stuff. Probably. Kitty. There you go. Hello. How are you? right. Back to it. Short cat break. And now we're back to it. Back to the tuning. Next up, bass drum. I believe that's our last one as well. It's the bass drum. And now we're back to tuning by note. Because this one, since we tuned our toms at an A minor chord, we are going to tune our drum in A as well. So let's get everything out of the way. Gently wiggle this out. Go. And flip. Boom. Pretty smooth, not too bad. My thought was, if she's very vocal, she is. My thought was, if they'd ever gotten out of the house, I'd then have to knock on the neighbors' doors asking if they'd seen Logic and Reason. It made me laugh. That is funny. Jerry, but aren't they named after Dawes? That's what I thought. That's what I thought too. Sorry to wake you. I see to have lost Logic and Reason. That's really funny. I like that. That's a good little punny combo name. All right, let's see. Ooh, we've already got a pretty punchy kick, in my opinion. Let's see. Honestly, I want to just see something. Woo! Okay. Officially, the kick drum is my favorite. Okay, that is D. That just sounds so good. Like, I don't even want to do anything to it. Okay, let's see. It's so deep that my tuner isn't even picking it up. I'm going to try a different one. Okay. Man. Okay. Man, that already just sounds so good. I don't even want to do anything to it. Like, kind of legit. What do you guys think? Like, does this already just sound pretty to you? Facts. Keep it. Like, listen to this. Honestly, right? It sounds good. I'm just going to keep it. Simple. Bass drum, simple. All right. Wiggle it in. Gentle, gentle. All right. I'm going to move you guys to where you can see my drum kit. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Beautiful. I'm wearing half-decent headphones here. Sounds good. All right. Let's see about this. So now I've got to put all the microphones back on the kit. And set everything back up. All right, let's move the bass drum back. There we go. Honestly, does that sound good? That sounds pretty good. Let me see about this. Okay, guys, I'm going to be so honest and for real. I think it sounds good, but here's my thing. I don't like the way that the first tom sounds. And that is a problem because that means that I'm going to have to retune all of them if I don't like the note that it's at. So, and I have to do that soon before it starts cracking. So I'm trying to redo the tripod so you guys can just be over here with me. Boom, there we go. Here's what I'm thinking. Can you hear me? I'm thinking of just tuning the first tom to A as well. Then it'll all be still in the same chord, but because we have C, A, E. Yeah. Just a higher A. I'm going to put you over here. We're moving. We're grooving. Bear with me. All right. Testing the limits of the length of my chords. Okay, cool. You guys are over here now. So, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out together. Shall we? Take it to the limit. Oh, yeah. I'd rather tell the other instruments to tune up a smidge. Well, I would, except I like having darker toned instruments. So okay. It's 3 a.m. in the land of teas and crumpets and Harry Potter. I'm hitting the hay. Good night, Suda. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Simone. Cheers. Have a great night. All right. The rest of you are stuck with me in my insanity of trying to find the right notes for these drums. All right, let's fix that first off. Premiere tomorrow. Let's do it. Okay. What does that sound like for you guys? Okay. Let's see. Put you right there. Let's unscrew this guy. Let's see. What can we do here? Other side. But if all I had to do today was tune drums, I would be so happy. Well, to be fair, this is not the only thing I had to do today. I wish this was the only thing I had to do today. But there is so much more. There's never a dull moment. Okay, a little bit further down. Never a dull moment, exactly. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We are a B flat. So close. G flat. We went too far. The trick is having two kits so you can still play with the other is under maintenance. Yes. That's what I do with acoustic guitars, but when one starts sounding bad. That is very true. Alright, we're G, A flat. Smidgen higher. A flat. We're back in B flat. Alright, let's see. See, that tom sounds beautiful. What is this? That is a C3. This has to be. Now they're the exact same. Actually, they're an octave off. However, this is definitely different background noise that I would normally have when watching the football game. That's some serious red needles are in. They're the exact same right now. Okay. That's not bad. All right, we found it. We have found a nice little tune. Oh. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. We did it, guys. We have officially tuned the drum kit. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was educational for someone. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me tune my drum kit and lose my mind. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for keeping the chat up. It's been so great watching you guys talk about all the different things. I just noticed the thumbnail for this is tune this. Love to play on spin this. Yes, tune this. Try to tune these with me. Stay tuned for tomorrow for the spin this episode premiering at whatever time that I decide to post it at. I will let you guys know soon in the community, and also you guys will be able to see it and make sure you have your notifications on for the video as well. So hopefully you guys will see that soon. Stay tuned for more. And what time tomorrow? I'm probably thinking let's do 7. What do you guys think about 7 p.m. Eastern time? What do you think about that? It's usually 8 Eastern time. Let's do 8 then. Let's keep it consistent. Let's do 8 p.m. Eastern time. How's that? Yes, I will not forget about the Discord link. I will look for it in my Instagram DMs. And I will put it in the description of this video and in the video from yesterday as well. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. I will see you guys in the chat tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the lesson. Of course. Yes, anytime. Adios. Have a great evening.